be with y'all in just a second. A little bit of this herbal snuff here. Y'all bear with me. I want to talk to you for a few minutes. End Time Watchman back. Got the old handy pistol hanging there. This is a very important video, and I ask you to, as you watch this, send this out to people. This is very important. I've got a, I'm going to call him a friend, and I've never met him, never talked to him on the phone or nothing, but somehow or another, this blessing has been laid into my lap to share with you, so bear with me. But it's on tactical advanced sudden entry, things that the FEMA and Homeland Security that they will be doing, and I want y'all to send this out to everybody you know, please. Not for my glory or not for more subscribers, but that we can have knowledge, and knowledge with understanding is so powerful. But bear with me. I want to got a couple of things here I want to get out to you, and I have to be looking at this other screen, this flat monitor, and reading this stuff. Okay, I didn't get a chance to print it, and but anyway, listen. This person says you might want to be updated that there are several agencies across the nation that have been trained by U.S. Special Forces and British SAS military tactics for advanced sudden entry residences, business, and other structures, residential structures and all. See, the advanced entry tactics brings local. Now, I want y'all to hear me. Get this out. This ain't no game. This ain't no theory. This is not my theory about Israel and Palestine, or this ain't my theory on this and that. This is the facts, okay? Take it to the bank, baby. You can cash this check, because I guarantee you it won't bounce. But listen. Advanced entry tactics, and it brings local, county, state, federal training, SWAT, and tactical teams into uniformed entry methods, thus allowing these trained civilian police tactical units to integrate close-quarter combat military trained units. This is search and seizure arrest for various missions, with or without warrants. Okay, listen. They will integrate under martial law without any difficulty. In other words, they have already integrated, and they've already been training together, you guys, and they're already been using different structures, and mock. You know, you saw these mock drills in Denver before the. I mean, you know, they're getting these daggum New World Order thug idiots ready. Oh, look at the pretty helicopters, the black helicopters. I can remember years ago, and I'm getting off track here for a minute, when I was trying to say about the black helicopters, man. And back in 2001, 2002, I had them sun guns, and you may think I'm a nut, but I know it's for a fact. My wife don't lie, and my kids don't lie. They would hover over my house and fly over my house back and forth when I was doing some investigating on some stuff. But anyway, back to the point. This is real. The black helicopters are real. The tactical teams are real, okay? The foreign troops over here training and being trained are real. All this stuff I'm telling you ain't a friggin' game. It ain't some kind of video I want to make up just for the heck of it. I'm telling you this is fact, and you better take it to heart. But let me move on. Many of the tactical units are being trained in advanced military tactics using explosive breaching devices that are capable of destroying the door lock systems, door hinges, as well as most Class II steel doors. The breaching explosives can be modified to accommodate the mission objectives. The charges can be standard, moderate, or high-powered charged. Okay? Now, there are also types to use for windows and barricaded doors and walls. Some of the charges are peel and stick onto targeted objects of entry. And I'm going to get up for a minute, okay? Bear with me for a minute. I'm going to get up and use an example here if I can find something. Y'all bear with me. Here, I'll just use my herbal stuff. See, this ain't, see, tobacco-free snuff, so don't some of you sending me something talking about I'm going to go to hell for this. But anyway, alright, what they do is they'll peel. Boy, I hope y'all can see this. Alright, and this is and they'll stick it to the door and they'll back up. And bloom, it blows the door completely in, hinges and all, okay? So, alright, I just want to move on. Y'all bear with me now, okay? Alright, just bear with me. Alright, now. Okay, the charges of peel and stick, they function in urban and rural locations both. Now, he says you may want to be aware the breaching explosives that are now sanctioned to use of forced entry for military and civilian police tactical units in the USA. In other words, it's okay. In other words, the New World Order's given the thumbs up for them to use these type of things. Okay. Now, he says here, and I talked about a chain and going through with all this, and Martin talked about the two before and all that. I understand that. And what we're telling you on these things doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to be able to get through your door, okay? But what it does mean, and I'm going to say this one more time, it will give you a window and a time of opportunity, that little bit of split more time you need to begin to put the range of the rounds and the fire extinguisher stuff, or even your own tear gas if you got it, back on them, and it may give you a window of opportunity that's going to mean your survival. Okay, let me move on. Now, he says you can install braces along the doors whereby you can place 2x4s, 2x6 across the back of the doors. This does obstruct the entry tactics. Using these methods, you also can install, okay, listen to this, polycarbonate. Managing Melissa was talking about chain link fence or net or whatever, when they throw it to break in your window to hang in the net. And that may be the case. That may work good. And I'm not speaking against him at all. I love the guy to death, and I think he's got a brilliant mind on him for the age that he has, and I think he has woke up. A lot of young people out there, 20 and 21, ain't got a clue, but he does, and I applaud him for his thinking and using his mind for something else besides a hat rack. But in any event, polycarbonate was used in the hurricanes and tornadoes. And this stuff is almost indestructible. Let me just spell it. Polycarbonate. It was used in the hurricanes. Okay, you can get a 36-inch wide by 8-foot tall sheet for $19.99, that's pretty doggone cheap. But in other words, the polycarbonate versus acrylic plastic and the boarding of windows with polycarbonate, there's options that you can use. You can use the net like Manager was talking about, or chain link fence wire, or you can buy that polycarbonate. I mean, see, this guy that I'm talking about, that I call a friend, that I've never spoken to, but for some reason or another, I believe God sent him by. He found one of my videos, and he's been sending me some long, lengthy stuff. And I'll explain to you a little more about him. I won't reveal who he is because of confidentiality. But this person personally observed the training during the 90s across the USA at high command, while at a high command position. This person was at a high command position between the civilian police, U.S. Special Forces, British SAS, CIA that were involved. This person, I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. This ain't a game, okay? And don't ask me how or why it happened that it would fall into my hands, other than I do pray and I ask for guidance. And I do ask for things to be revealed. And it happens. And I'm trying to share it with you. But in any event, let's move on. Okay. He says right here that it started out, they were training on the war on drugs with the initial basis to upgrade civilian police tactical teams. In other words, they used the war on drugs to upgrade and get these SWAT vehicles and these APCs and all that. They used it. They ain't solved the war on drugs, but they used it, in other words, and now they have integrated all these things. First they used war on drugs to militarize the police. Then they used 911, the false synthetic terror of 911, to automatically change and everything under Homeland Security and FEMA and all, you see. They use these scare tactics and different things to have their way. I'm going to have to make a part 2. Y'all bear with me. Stay with me on this.